Whether you call this mochi crunch, kaki mochi, arare, or rice crackers, this is the key ingredient to your next favorite cookie. Aloha mai kako, my name is Relle and welcome to my kitchen where I like to share all my favorite island and Hawaiian style recipes. And today we'll be making mochi crunch cookies. What is mochi crunch, you might ask? Well, I was born and raised on Maui. I call it mochi crunch, but there are so many different names for it. In Japanese, it's arare, and arare is a Japanese rice cracker that's flavored with soy sauce. People also call it kaki mochi, people call it rice crackers. Tell me, where are you from and what do you call it in the comment box below. Now, normally mochi crunch is a savory treat that you can eat alongside popcorn. You can crush it up and make breading on shrimp, super ono, and I'll leave those two recipes down in the description box below. But today we'll be making it into something sweet. So Helemai, come along and let's make some mochi crunch cookies. First, we'll gather all our ingredients. Did I mention mochi crunch is one of my favorite things, especially as a kid growing up. So good. Mochi crunch comes in various shapes like this. Doesn't matter which one you buy, but what you'll want to do is crush it down a little because these pieces are a little bit too big for the cookie size that I'm doing. So what you'll do is you'll put it in a zip top bag, and you can use a rolling pin, a cup, or whatever hard surface you want to kind of smash it to just get it roughly broken down into pieces a little bit smaller than you currently have. Here in Hawaii, mochi crunch can be found at pretty much any grocery store, but if you live in the mainland or abroad, you can probably buy some on Amazon. Then we'll start with the dry ingredients. You'll add flour to a bowl, the granulated sugar, baking soda, and some salt. Mix that up until well combined, and then you'll set this aside. Now to the bowl of a stand mixer, add butter, brown sugar, and what you're going to do is put the paddle attachment on, and you're going to mix this up until the butter and the sugar are creamed together and mixed well. You can totally use a hand mixer here, and if you don't have that either, you can mix it by hand. My mom, my grandma back in the day totally mixed all these things by hand, and I always thought they were so amazing because it's a little more difficult to mix it by hand, but using the stand mixer makes things so much easier. If you want to know the one I have, I'll link it in the description box below. Once it's mixed together, then you'll add the vanilla and the egg. Now, I tried to be cool and crack it one hand, and then of course ended up with the shell. So make sure to take the shell out. Then you'll go ahead and mix that up until everything is well combined. Once it's all mixed well together, you'll add the dry ingredients to the wet like this. No special way, I kind of just dump the whole thing in. If you want to add it in batches, you totally could, but the stand mixer works so well that it's fine. You can just pour it all in. And don't forget to scrape down the sides and mix again. Once everything is well combined, then you'll add the mochi crunch, and you'll just want to mix it until everything is combined. You don't want to over mix it. Beating in too much air here can cause your cookies to flatten when they bake. Then you'll want to form the cookies. I like to use a small cookie scoop like this. This is about 1.5 tablespoons to 2 tablespoons of dough roughly. You'll scoop it out and put it onto a lined cookie sheet. I like to use these Silpats. I'll list the one that I have in the description box below. And you'll put about a dozen. Make sure there's enough space so that they can spread slightly. Then you'll place it in an oven that was preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. You're going to want to bake this for 15 to 18 minutes. If you like them a little more crispy, then you can go up to 20 or so. You'll just have to keep an eye on it and look at what you like. When they come out, it'll look like this. And that's how you make mochi crunch cookies. If you love cookies and you want to see more, then check out this playlist I put together here. Or if you want to see what YouTube thinks you should watch, then watch this video here. And until next time, hui ho!
Thank you for watching my mom's video.